Hi, this is Andrea Schulman again, and in today's quick law of attraction video, I'm going to share with you how to tell which of your fearful thoughts are controlling you the most. But first, if you're watching this video on my website or on YouTube, please make sure to subscribe because I do put out new law of attraction videos every week. Also, if you're watching this video on YouTube specifically, please make sure to turn on your notifications so that you see these videos when I put them out. Let's go ahead and talk about how to tell which of your fears is controlling you the most and what you can do about it. Okay, so if you've been watching my videos for any length of time, you may have heard me talk about how I used to be an addict and how I used to be bulimic and all these issues that I used to have. And periodically, someone will comment or write into me and say, wow, you're really brave to talk about those things on the internet and to just put all that stuff out there. And I wanted to share something about this because there's something that I've learned through the law of attraction that's made it very easy for me to be very forthcoming and to just tell people what's going on. And it is that the thing that you can't talk about is the fear that controls you the most. And so that's what I want to pass on to you today, is that the thing that you can't say, the thing that you keep quiet in conversation, the secret that nobody knows, or the secret that only a handful of people know, those are the fears. Those are the things that are haunting you the most and that can wreak the most amount of havoc in your life. See, when you have something in your life that you can't talk about, there is always a massive fear that goes along with this. If people find out about this about me, this is going to happen. Or if people find out about me, this particular thing, these negative things are going to happen. And so if we're walking through life shutting our mouth and not talking about the things that we fear to talk about, we stay really trapped in whatever that situation was. And so for me, with eating disorders and with drug addictions, being very quiet about it, I didn't want to tell anybody about it because I was afraid of what repercussions may come my way. But all that did was kept me tied to those particular situations. So I'd be doing those things in secret, acting like everything was okay. And that perpetuated for a very long time. It wasn't until I started to become more honest about what was going on that those things were no longer issues. And one of the things to understand is that when you come out and tell people something that you've been afraid of telling people about, it's very, very likely that what's going to happen is you find out that you really had nothing to worry about. Like, you would be surprised the things that I've told people, and almost invariably when I tell people this crazy stuff that used to happen, they're like, wow, that's interesting. Or, wow, I'm really proud of you. Or, oh, wow, you know what, that happened to me. Or, I had a cousin that went through that same thing. Very rarely when you tell somebody something about yourself or something about your life situation that you've been holding secret, will you find that it actually lashes out at you in a very negative direction. Because simply taking the action of, you know what, this is me, so what, has its own energy that says, I know I'm going to be okay. That says I'm strong enough to put this out there. And when you can do that, that thing that you've been hiding no longer has the power to control you. Now, when you're working with the law of attraction, this is really important because any fears that control you, anything that you're afraid to say has a real strong hold on you, and it will continue to persist in your reality and wreak havoc all over your life. So my suggestion for you today is that if you have something that you're afraid to tell people, maybe there's a secret you're keeping from your spouse, or maybe there's an addiction that nobody knows about, or maybe there's some kind of thing that happened in the past that you're just too ashamed to tell your friend. Whatever it is, I would recommend taking a step in the direction of authenticity. Now, you don't have to go so far as to put it out on YouTube and shout it from the rooftops, but just start getting in the habit of, if there's something that you're afraid to say, just say it anyway. Just put it out there, because you'll constantly be in the action of saying, you know what, I'm allowed to be who I am. I'm allowed to put it out there. And you're going to see that your reality reflects back to you that it's okay. You're allowed to be that way and that you're accepted as you are. And so, you know, and if you feel that fear is controlling you in any domain of your life, I would really recommend putting those things out there. Get the monkey off your back, because you'll realize, and I've seen this so many times, that this monkey that I've been carrying around for decades was nothing. It was absolutely nothing. And simply talking about it, putting it out there, allowed it to become a non-issue in my life. Thanks so much for watching today's quick video. If you'd like to watch some of my longer Law of Attraction video tutorials, make sure to check out the links below. Also, again, please remember to subscribe and to turn on your notifications, and make sure to have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.